much better. I feel like I start a lot of my videos like this, but I don't care. Anyways, yeah, so I'm kind of torn when I have an idea for a video or if I want to make a video. I'm torn between trying to take like an idea or a topic and make a whole video about it, or making a vlog style video and then talking about it in that video. Those type of videos where I kind of just sat down and talked to the camera and like explained an idea, shared something that I want to talk about. And I really enjoy those types of videos, but on this channel, I think I just want to like bring you guys through my day and just like kind of bring you into my life and share that with you guys, because I feel like that's the most interesting thing and that's something that I would like to watch. Because I just feel like it builds more of a connection with the viewer or the audience, you guys. So yeah, I guess that's all I really had to say. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. Gym time. Last bicep exercise, then we got abs, we're going home. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed that little workout montage. One piece of advice, if any of you out there are getting into fitness, the best advice I can give you is just to start doing it. Get in the gym, get started, and don't care what people think about you. Let's get some abs in, and then we're gonna go home, eat some lunch, and get some coffee as always, baby. Alright, that is it. Completely done with my workout. Now it's time to head home. Oh my god. My arms are shaking. Anyways. Oh, that lady was looking at me so weird. Alright, I'm going home. Gonna get some lunch because I am starving. I haven't had anything to eat today and it's already 1 o'clock. Let's get home. And just like that, we are back from the gym. My arms are better now, I can hold the camera, which is good because I need to make this video. Okay, so I left the gym about 1:30, almost like 2.5 hours later, and but I have a good reason. As soon as I got back, I showered, and then after I showered, I had to go pick up my older brother from work because his car is currently at the shop getting worked on, and then after that, grabbed my coffee, and then we came back here and I had a protein bar because I don't have any food in my house. And now that that is all taken care of, I have to go out and take a picture for Instagram because I don't have a picture to post today. I find myself in this, oh my god, okay, maybe my arms aren't alright because I'm having to hold my arm up. I find myself in this situation a lot. I usually will just like take a picture, or if I have an idea for a picture, I'll go out and take that picture and then I post it. And then the next day I need another picture. It's only when I like, especially like around where I live, it's kind of like boring in my opinion, so there's not many pictures I can take. You can't just go around and take like 15 pictures and have like 15 good Instagram pictures to post. Like I go out and I'll take a couple pictures and I have one that I could post. Gonna head out because I have an idea. So I'm gonna go do that and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Man, it is really cold out. Yeah, I just realized actually, today is, I think today's technically the first day of spring, and tomorrow, I mean, that would make that the second day of spring, and it's gonna snow over a foot. Like, what? What is going on? I love the cold, like, don't get me wrong, but it's overstaying its welcome by a long shot. especially since it was like 60 degrees like 2 weeks ago. Like, what? All right, let's go take a picture. It is freezing outside, like legitimately freezing. It says it's like 40 degrees out, but it feels a lot colder than that, trust me. But yeah, we're back home. I am going to devour this apple, and I am gonna edit some of the pictures I took. Hopefully I have a good one for Instagram. Let's get into that, and maybe, yeah, you know, I remember at the beginning of the video I was telling you guys how I was kind of torn between having a topic for a video or just making a vlog kind of video, and that I wanted to make more vlog style videos with topics in them. Let's talk about my creative process. Alright, so let's get into this. So once I get all of my pictures imported into Lightroom, I'll kind of just go through them, see which ones I like. If I like any of them, hopefully I do. That's pretty cool. And then they're alright. Alright, well, I'll go with this one for now. So, I'm not gonna go super in depth on like exactly how I edit my pictures. Only because there's probably about 1 million other tutorials on YouTube that could do a much better job of explaining. Make sure you guys leave a like down below, comment something nice, and subscribe if you guys aren't already, because I would really appreciate that. So yes, once you're done, we can move on with this tutorial. Alright, so first things first, I kinda, with my style, I like to just warm up my pictures a tiny bit, and I'll add a little bit of a tint just to give some color to it. Don't usually mess around with exposure too much, because you want to try and get that as you want to try to nail exposure as best as you can in camera, so that you don't have to go through, or so you don't have to push your settings as much in post. I like my pictures to be really contrasty, so I'll put some, bump up the contrast. And then I always will slide the highlights down. Depending on how bright it is outside, I'll slide them all the way down. If not, I'll just kind of tweak it, just go with it. Always bring the shadows up a little bit. In my opinion, it just makes the picture look better. Bring the whites up a little bit. And then typically I'll bring the blacks down just to add some more contrast and to bring detail out in the blacks, in the dark sections. Then my style, I'll bring the vibrance up, and I'll desaturate a little bit, not too much. Want to keep some color left in the picture, and then add a little bit of clarity, not too much. Don't want it to be like crazy, crazy like fake clarity, you know what I mean? So then here on the tone curve, just add a few points. So this end point, we'll slide this up a little bit, just to give you a nice like fade in the blacks. That's just kind of the style. That's the trend. And then we'll slide the highlights down a little bit. Do the same there. Maybe a little less. And then bring the blacks a little bit, just as a contrast, like I said, and bring the highlights up a tiny bit. So that is the before and after so far. I actually really like how this is coming out. It's nice and trendy, some good tones there. Alright, so once we're done with that, we'll get on to the hue, saturation, and luminance throughout the colors. So I usually kind of just mess around with these. I'll feel it out. One thing we do have to, or that I have to be wary of in this picture is skin tones. You don't want to like make the skin tones too orange or make them too red or too pale where you're like white. So yeah, just mess around with skin tones, mess around, that's usually gonna be like your red, orange, and yellows. You're gonna wanna just mess around those, tweak those, and make sure that your skin tones follow accordingly. Honestly, my Lightroom might quit any second because I have a cracked software, and this is like a 2015 version of Lightroom. This is 2018, so yeah, we'll just go through these colors. Okay, now that we're done with those colors, sometimes I mess around with split toning, not all the time. I kind of like the super faded, like simple look of this picture, so I don't think I'm gonna mess around with split toning too much. Lens corrections, take care of those. Transform, don't need to do that. I'll add a little bit of vignetting just to bring attention to the center of the picture, because you wanna, I don't know, that's just where you wanna draw, whoever's looking at the picture, you wanna draw their attention to the center of the picture, especially if that's where the subject is. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. So yeah, right here you'll be able to see the before and the after of these pictures. And I mean, super simple picture, nothing special. I just kind of like the way it looks. So we're gonna be done with that. And then we will stop this recording and come focus in on me again. So yeah, just to go a little bit, I guess we'll go a little bit further into my creative process. The reason I went to go take this picture, like I had this picture in mind, and it was actually when I went to go pick up my brother from work earlier. I saw this spot, I saw the fence, and I saw this like nice open, it's a reservoir a couple towns over. Instantly, that is when the idea for this picture came into my mind. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back there later, whatever, take a picture. And so I went back, and here we are now. I took that picture, and that's pretty much it. That's typically how, if I have like a specific idea for a picture, that's how it'll work. It's pretty simple. Other than that, if I'm like taking pictures or anything, most of the time, especially if I'm like traveling and like kind of like going and exploring and adventuring, whatever, with my girlfriend, anything like that, I'll kind of just take pictures of whatever. I'll pretty much take pictures of anything, and that's my favorite thing to do. I just go out and take pictures, and if they turn out good, then that's great. If they don't, then I go back out again and I take more pictures. On the other side, like video, for video like this, I didn't have a plan for it necessarily, other than I knew I wanted to talk about my creative process, my own creative process. All creators do that, and each person's is different. For me, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch a lot of creative YouTubers like vloggers and photographers, things of that nature. So I'm always kind of inspired to go out and shoot, whether it be videos or photos. So I'm always like, I always want to make something, so I'll go out and I kind of let it just happen naturally. I don't like forcing things, because it tends to be artificial, and you could tell, especially tends to be artificial, and you could tell in videos when someone is doing it just to do it, and they don't, like, they're not inspired, they're not passionate about it. So that's pretty much my thinking on it. I kind of just let the video take its course, and whatever happens happens. Obviously there's like little things here and there where I might be like, oh, like I knew I wanted to do this specific thing, and you know, so on and so on. But for the most part, I kind of just go with it. And I mean, I enjoy my videos. I'm proud of my videos, and I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and if you do, then that's even better. But for the most part, I make videos because I enjoy making videos. I don't make it for money. I don't, you know, obviously not, like I don't make it for money. I don't do anything like that. I just do it for fun, and I do it because I really enjoy it. So yeah, that's my creative process.